Hello, this is Beacon of Light, and today I want to be sharing a dream that I had. It is a makeup dream. Um, so the dream started was I went to the store and I bought makeup, and I went home and I was very happy, and I quickly went to sit in my chair. I looked in the mirror and I started to put makeup on. And I was happy. I felt beautiful. So, my goodness, I put this makeup on. I feel so beautiful. I really feel beautiful. So then I went outside to show off my makeup, to this guy I was recently dating. I was like, oh, I'm going to go outside, show off my makeup. I know that he's going to like it because I look beautiful. But he was not there. And I kept walking and walking around the block, trying to find him, but he was nowhere to be found. And I got tired of walking and decided to go back to my house. And when I went back home, I heard that he was outside. So I quickly panicked. To make sure that my makeup was still on. And my mother gave me this look like, why do you even have to check yourself? Like, why do you continue to put more makeup on? He'll love you for who you are. He'll like you even if you don't put makeup on. So in that instant, I was thinking, oh my goodness, if I don't keep this makeup on, he is not gonna like me. I understand what my mom is talking about, but she doesn't know him like I do. So if I don't keep this makeup on, he's not going to like me. And I felt pretty. Like I said, I felt beautiful that day. But inside I knew that I was doing this for him. I only was putting this makeup on so that he can stay, so that he won't leave me. I didn't want him to leave me. So I just put my makeup on, deep down inside. I didn't want to put the makeup on. I wanted him to like me for me, I want him to like me for me without the makeup. But I put it on. So I felt like I was putting this appearance to make him stay. In the dream, it seemed like I was only doing it for him and only him. So then I was excited. I was like, I'm so beautiful. I look so pretty with this makeup on. He's finally here. So then, finally I saw him outside and he looked at me for a second. Oh boy. And then he looked at me and said, That was his reaction. You look okay. You're okay. You're all right. And then he left fast. This hurt my feelings so bad. It hurt my feelings so bad. Like, I didn't feel good about myself. I really didn't feel good about myself. I felt like I felt lost and I felt depressed. So then I thought I did all this for nothing. I put my makeup on. I took almost an entire day, which, he doesn't know anything about, because, women, they usually take their time, and it literally gets women, when they do makeup on, it takes a couple of hours just to look nice and beautiful for a man. And the way that he reacted, I was like, okay, I did all this, took my time all day, and this is the way that you're gonna react. I felt bad, So I thought, what, I didn't even want to put this makeup on to begin with, so I don't understand why am I even changing for this person? Why am I changing myself for this person? And I was sad, and I went back to my house. And quickly I was like, what, I'm done with this. I don't want to put makeup on. And I started to remove my makeup. And now when I removed my makeup off, when I removed my makeup, I took all my makeup off. Then I noticed that after I took my makeup off, there was this sticky white powder residue on my face. And I tried to take it off, but it would not come off. It was like Like I said, I took my makeup off, and underneath the makeup, like in my face, it felt like it was, my face was really white. It felt like someone just splashed powder on my face. I looked almost like a clown. Yes. And I couldn't take it. Was just, I can't really explain. I'm gonna try to explain the best way that I can. It was the sticky white residue, but it looked like powder. The best way to describe this is if you were to put on a white powder, like a makeup, and just put it all over your face. That's exactly how it looked like. So I had this white, sticky, powdered residue on my face. I tried everything to take it off, and it just wouldn't come off. You know, and what made it worse is that my mom wanted to go outside and walk around the block. She wanted me to walk around the block with her. I was like, Mom, I'm not gonna walk around the block. Like, look at my face. Like, I literally, like, I had this white sticky residue. I don't want to go outside. I don't want anyone to look at me. I'm embarrassed. Like, I don't want to go outside. But my mom made me go outside with her. I didn't want to go, but she made me go outside with her. And I noticed that when I was walking around the block with my mom, I kept my head down like this and going like this to my face. Like, I just didn't want anyone to look at me. I was really embarrassed. But like I said, my mom was like, no, you're walking with me around the block. You're going to walk. I was like, oh, Lord, I don't want to, but I have to. Because that's my mom, and I have to listen to her. So, me and my mom, all of a sudden we just started walking around the block. And then my mom, she decided to stop walking with me because she had somewhere else to go. She said, look, you know, I'm happy we walked together, but now I have to go somewhere else. I have no idea where she was going, but she had to go somewhere else. So then I decided to walk back home by myself. And I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe I should use that special oil that I have in my room. It's like the special oil that is going to help me remove this white residue off my face. All I need to do is just, I forgot about that oil that was in my room. I totally forgot about it. So I need that special oil in my room. So let me go back home and get it. So then when I went back to my house, I noticed that the door was locked. So again, I went back to my house and noticed that the door was locked. And instantly, I knew that the reason why my mom had left me while we were walking was because she had to go to work. I didn't know at the time, but she had to go to work. So I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have this sticky white residue all over my face the whole day. I can't open the door to my house because my mom is the only one who has the keys to the house. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So then I was like, oh man, I have to walk around the block. You know, I was like, I'm gonna have to go to my grandmother's house because I can't stay home alone, number one. You know, I'm just not allowed. I can't stay home by myself. So I really don't want to walk to my grandma's house because it's really far. It's probably like 10 blocks or more. And I didn't want anybody to see this in my face. So anyways, I decided to walk to my grandmother's house. And I didn't want to walk because, like I said, I was embarrassed of the white residue on my face. Like I said, I had no other choice. I had to walk there. And I had to walk a long way. Like I said, it felt like it was 10 blocks. But it was just such a long walk. So when I finally arrived at my grandmother's house, I tried to take the white residue off at her house, but it didn't budge. It was not working. It didn't work. You know, so again, with the special oil, my grandmother didn't have that special oil. I was like, hey, Grandma, do you have this special oil? Do you have this special oil? She's looking at me like, what are you talking about? It's like, yes. It helps to remove the sticky white residue off my face. So my grandmother, she didn't have that special oil. So then afterwards, I decided to call my mother in my grandmother's house. And I said, look, Mother, I tried to remove my makeup off. I tried to take it off in my grandmother's house, but she doesn't have that special oil to remove this makeup. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The special oil is in my house and you're not there, you're at work. But then my mother then said that I could come back to the house. She's like, oh, I forgot that I left the back door yard open. You can, I forgot that I left the back door of the yard open, so you can go through there. And I said, okay. So then when I got home, I went through the backyard, opened the backyard door, and went in the house. Then I didn't walk, I actually ran upstairs to my room. So then I quickly went to my room to remove the white residue off my face, but only to find out that that special oil that I did have in the room did not take off the white residue. It took it off a little bit, but not completely. And I was not happy. I was not happy at all. I knew right there, like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to purchase a stronger special oil in the mall. So I'm gonna have to purchase a stronger special oil in the mall, in the store where I purchase my makeup. Where I was gonna say, I'm gonna have to buy that special oil to remove my makeup. But the only place that I can buy it, that special oil, or even stronger special oil, is in the store where I bought my makeup. And then that's it. And that's where the dream ended. That's where the dream ended. Because I was talking to myself in the room. I said, oh my goodness, I have to go to the mall. But I never made it there because the dream ended there. So now, for whoever this word is for, this dream is, this is specifically for women. For women. So for whoever this word is, it says you feel insecure about the way that you look. Again, you feel insecure about the way you look because you feel you're not pretty enough or beautiful enough, and that's why you put on makeup. And you feel like you always have to keep up with your appearance, just so that, again, I feel like you have to always keep up with your appearance just so that person will stay interested in you. And also you feel like you always have to keep up with your appearance just so that they can like you more. And it feels like inside you want to be yourself, but you can't be yourself because you're afraid to lose this person. So out of a desperate attempt, you try to put on makeup so that you can look even more attractive. Now the thing about that is that if you, I don't think this is a good idea, to continue making others happy. Now, if you have to continue to dress up and pretend to be something that you're not, you're gonna end up hurting yourself at the end. You are. And then not only are you gonna lose yourself, but your self-worth as well. And in the end, you're gonna feel miserable because all you're doing is trying to make others happy. But inside, you're not happy because you know you can't be yourself. And this is how you're gonna end up losing yourself. And if you continue to please and please and please others, what is gonna happen is that at the end, they're still not gonna be satisfied with that look that he gave me. They're not gonna be satisfied at all with anything. It doesn't matter how much makeup you put on, if it's a little bit or a lot, they're still not gonna be satisfied at all. At all. Doesn't matter how you dress. They might want you to dress better, or the makeup, maybe they don't like the makeup and they'll make a face like the face that they gave me. They're like, oh, maybe you should try putting on your makeup a little better. It's like this person's never going to be satisfied with you at all. They're never going to be satisfied. And you need to be careful with this to try and impress this person, because later on you're going to have this feeling that you're not good enough, which is not true. And people like this, you will never satisfy them at all. You're never going to satisfy them. You know, you just need to work on self-love. And if someone doesn't love you the way that you are, it's okay. You know, learn how to love yourself the way you are, and never change yourself for others. And if you try to change yourself, then you'll be just like everyone else. Again, if you try to change yourself, then you'll just be like everyone else. And it's better to be yourself and be unique. When you're unique, you stand out more. You know, when you're unique, you stand out more. So again, KJV, Isaiah 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Do not be dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So again, what this verse is trying to say, you don't have to fear, because you're not alone. God is going to help you and strengthen you. So basically he's saying, you know, you feel as though that maybe you're alone, no one loves you, but I'm letting you know that you're not alone. You're not alone in this. God loves you, and he's going to help you and strengthen you through this situation. And again, another verse, KJV, Jeremiah 17:14. Heal me, O Lord. Heal me, O Lord. Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Again, heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for thou art my praise. Amen. So So God is going to heal you. No matter what situation you're going to go through, he will heal you, and he will save you. He will. As long as you keep praying to God and you draw closer to him, he will help you, he will heal you, and he will save you. In KJV, Psalms 139:13-14. For thou hast possessed my reins. Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully, wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. And I remember using the same verse in another video that I just did about this person that didn't feel good about themselves, and they were struggling with the self-worth because they felt they wasn't good enough to be with that person, or with this person that they were dating, because their parents thought that they weren't good enough. So that's another video that I have done as well with the same verse. And what this verse is really trying to say is, like I explained before in the video earlier, this verse is saying you are a wonderful person since the day God created you, and he made you in your mother's womb. And he knew that you were going to be wonderful, and you are wonderful. You are wonderful. Like I always said, you are wonderful. And I am going to repeat this again, so if you want to look this up, this verse I believe will help you a lot. So KJV, the King James Version, Psalms 139:13-14. For thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. So you are wonderful. Ever since you were in your mother's womb, he knew that you were going to be this wonderful person. And that is exactly what you are, a wonderful, wonderful person. And again, I'm thinking, because I haven't posted this video yet, but I have another video, like I said, that this person was struggling as well with their self-worth because they felt as though that they were not good enough. So I think that in the other video, I might put that title, because they thought their parents were not good enough. Like I had this video. I think I might it felt like because I'm not sure what name I'm gonna put it. I think I might put either self-worth or the person that you have been dating doesn't think that you're good enough. I think I might post that video. I know that the title is going to be something about you're not good enough. So, you know, even though it doesn't relate to you, but you should still try watching that video because that video is kind of similar to this one. So it might help. So again, the other video that I made is going to be about what I just explained right now. So it's going to be, you know, that you're not good enough. So that's what the title is going to be. Not the whole complete title, but I'm going to put something on there and it's going to say something about not being good enough. So you should check that video out. Again, this is Beacon of Light. Take care of yourself. God bless and have a good night. Thank you. Gracias.